Hello everyone, and welcome to Bramble Road. I'm your trail guide Thorn, and this is your trail guide Doomy. And today, we're going to do something a little different. Birdkeeper Toby, you started this tag chain, and even though we're cutting it close, Houndoom and I want in. You've given us several questions to answer, so I'm going to do my best to respond for both of us, without sounding like a dull old boring pants. So without further ado, Trail Guide Thorn wants to battle.
Question 1 is the first question from the first time I did this video, which is, why are you called that?
To explain why the channel is called Bramble Road is going to have a bit of a roundabout explanation, so bear with me. Personally, I go by Thorn, or by a translation or variation. I commonly pick a specific translation because wherever I go, I can be sure that nobody else has taken that name. And I personally hate having numbers in my username. So not having someone beat me to a username is really important to me. Thorns have been a big part of my identity and motif since I was a very young teenager. I wasn't in the most safe or supportive environment growing up, so as I grew older and more capable, I was driven to be a protective force for people who might have been in the same vulnerable position I was. When putting this channel together, I wanted to give viewers the experience that I was taking them somewhere. I got into my head that I was like a park ranger, leading people down a trailhead and showing them off wonderful things. Of course, in my case, I'd be showing off video games instead of nature. It took a lot of brainstorming different name options, since Thorn Trail sounded a bit off, but eventually I settled on Bramble Road.
Question number 2 is, what are the coolest bits of Pokemon merch that you got this year that you own?
I actually don't get a lot of merch, so the coolest bit of merch I got this year is actually my Pokemon Ultra Moon game. I know it's kind of breaking the rule, but for merch that isn't Pokemon related, I actually got this shirt for my birthday this year. It's a faction shirt from a really understated MMO called The Secret World. The symbol represents a faction called the Dragon, which is hands down my favorite faction of the game.
Question 3, what video are you the most proud of making this year, or, are you most excited to make if you haven't yet made any videos?
I only just got started, so the video I'm most proud of this year is actually this one. I'm not even done making this video and I'm proud of this one the most. Next year though, I'm looking forward to making a few more series in addition to the Pokemon Ultra Moon series I'm working on right now. I'll finally be playing Undertale and doing a blind run through with that. I'll be doing Dauntless videos. I'll do a series on Subnautica, and when Monster Hunter World finally comes out on the PC, I'll be doing my first run through on that game. And I'm really excited to start on all of those.
Number 4, what is your best Pokemon memory?
Aside from anything to do with Houndoom, who counts because she is a Pokemon, I think the best Pokemon related memory I have is finding a friend who helped make my 3DS capable of streaming to my computer. That made it possible to start my Pokemon Ultra Moon series, which has been a blast so far.
Number 5, what advice would you give to someone who's starting out wanting to make content on the internet about Pokemon, whether that's videos, writing, whatever?
I'm new to YouTubing myself, so I'm not sure how much weight my advice carries. But my initial advice would be to keep trying. Keep improving yourself. It's your voice, your personality, your familiarity with making content, and the confidence that you display that are going to be your most important tools when making content. And none of that is something you can buy.
Number 6, what can you expect next year? What can my viewers expect next year?
Aside from the Let's Play videos I mentioned earlier, I also want to do game lore and theory videos as well. I'm actually writing theories on Transistor and Monster Hunter right now. You can definitely expect some collaborative videos and multiplayer videos next year too. I want to do Pokemon battles, monster and behemoth hunts, and I think I want to do battle royale videos as well.
Number 7, name a channel with less subscribers than you that you think your viewers would love.
I honestly don't know any channels that are smaller than mine. At the time of putting this together, I have 10 subscribers and about as many videos. But if you like my style of entertainment, you should also check out Wells Night, ROM Runners, Super Carlin Brothers, and their satellite channel, Super Carlin Gaming.
And last but not least, number 8, tag 3 people.
ROM Runners, I'm tagging you. Particularly Dan. I know you enjoy Pokemon almost as much as I do, So even if you don't participate in this chain, I think you'll enjoy this. Super Carlin Gaming. I don't know if you'll see this or care, but Jay specifically, you've done some Nuzlocke series in the past, so I think you'll get a kick out of this.
Congratulations on your new progeny, by the way.
And Birdkeeper Toby, I'm also tagging you. You started this chain, and since I answered your call without ever having been tagged myself, I want to link this chain back to you. And Toby, I'll have a chain video for you next year. You've done videos on your region, your league, your gyms, your island trial, your evil team, even your own Pokemon. But you haven't done this one. And that's all the time we have for this year. Thanks so much for joining me. And if you liked our excursions this year, hit that like button and invite your friends. And I'll see you next year on the Bramble Road. Bye!